All right, little pop quiz. How long do you guys think it takes with the technology that we have through NASA or any spacecraft to reach Mars from Earth?
2 years, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say 2.5. My honest answer.
Where did you guys get those numbers?
I just guessed.
What do you guys think?
I think we probably have the technology right now, but they're not giving it to us because I just recently saw this meme where I get my science from. The inventor of a stealth bomber, right? He was quoting, and I don't know if this is fucking real, but he was in front of a stealth bomber, and it said that the technology that we have, you can't even whatever you imagine, we probably have it. That was
Anything?
Yeah, they're just light years beyond what the military has and whatever. It's just it's incomprehensible to the average person. So also, you know, the whole UFO sightings and all that stuff. They're saying that's just government crafts that they're testing.
Whoa. Yeah, they do say it's like the military is like 25 years ahead of normal commercial technology.
That's pretty cool.
So according to NASA, it takes 500 days. So yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Like a little over a year.
Almost 2 years.
Over a year, under 2 years.
But according to a new group of Canadian engineers who have developed a new laser system, it could cut time down to 45 days.
45 days?
You don't believe it. What does that mean? Like they just shine a light?
Please
like
explain.
and then have cats drive the
Joe's gonna explain what the laser system does. Go ahead.
Okay, so like what they do is they shrink you guys to a molecule,
Of course.
and then they shoot you in the laser, and it pew.
So what you're explaining is the technology that Willy Wonka used to shrink Mike TV?
No, Rick Moranis.
No, it's more like the one that.
Well, Willy Wonka came out before, Roald Dahl wrote that book way before Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm not saying maybe their technologies are based on each other.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How do you think the laser could make that faster?
Dude, you're asking the wrong.
So I don't.
Ask Bart.
From a Muay Thai perspective.
Is it from the elbows? 45 days.
Use the angle. Stick your thumb out and just swipe. Just swipe.
Oh shit! He's got the laser technology.
Get there in 45 days or else. Yes, sir.
I just pictured a Canadian nerd holding a fucking laser pointer and going, see? 45 days?
He's like, you know it moves faster than a spaceship? The speed of light.
That's the worst TED Talk ever.
Want to know how to do it? See that? That's the TED Talk.
Welcome
guys-
to Mars in 45 days. Ding! Thank you.
So we just have to sit here for 45 more days.
So what I understand is this, right? Like you have Earth, you have the sun. If the Earth is going around the sun like this, then you have Mars going around the sun. But everything is going this way. So it has to be very accurately timed because you could run into asteroids, run into moons, run into everything. So the lasers probably help with,
I think there's only one moon, right?
or there's, I don't know, other moons.
Well, you said moons, but we're only going from Earth to Mars.
The other planets, so I don't know.
Smaller moons.
Wait, there is no other planet.
Is there?
What do you mean?
I'm thinking in my head. No, it goes Mercury, Venus. No, I mean like there's no planet in between Earth and Mars.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's going like this, right? Earth is spinning at a certain rate.
There is no other planet.
There's no other planets. I was like, what other planet we hit up on?
Mars is spinning at a certain rate, and you gotta
I'm interested. I want to make the
First Pluto, now all of them.
Yeah.
you gotta catch them at the right time, and you have space debris, and you have all that bullshit.
Okay.
So,
Space trash.
So you can easily smash your fucking space shuttle into something.
If it's too fast? So you want to be fast enough to where you could be like, oh, asteroid, and then you couldn't move like a game, like the asteroid game?
Exactly.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
It's literally asteroid. It is very close to that.
So what I said?
There will be a time with where the sun is in between the Earth and Mars. So
You can't go through
You
that.
also gotta plan it out.
Wow.
What about all the black holes out there, bro? You gotta worry about that too.
It's underrated. Why don't people just fucking use a black hole?
I heard that you could go through one black hole and go through the other one.
You see that movie, Event Horizon?
I was molested
back
that
in
way,
the
I
day.
believe.
That movie scared the shit out of me.
Wait, what?
Event Horizon.
Horizon?
Yeah, because this is what they do. They send a space team out to fucking Saturn. Okay, they get lost, and then they go, "We need to go find them. How are we gonna find them? We're gonna go through a black hole." The black hole teleports us. It cuts the time in half, right? Oh. But what they don't realize is going through the black hole sends them straight to fucking hell.
That's Event Horizon?
That's Event.
So they-
That's the movie. That's
So they mix Christianity with space.
Wow.
And so my dumbass being like 5 years old, being like, I'm gonna watch this movie. And I'm like, oh shit.
At 5?
This is scary.
I didn't
I was
know
allowed
that.
to
That's
watch
tight.
anything and
I'm gonna watch
everything
that.
as long as it didn't have sex. So my parents were like, oh, you gonna watch, whatever.
Rambo
Horizon
5.
Yeah, didn't care. Terminator 2, I'm like 4. I'm like, yeah. They're like, dope.
Yep.
Love the part where he shows up naked. I'm like,
Yeah, that's the
I'm like,
So they're
"All right,
like,
Dad."
you can watch Event Horizon, just don't watch the porno based off it.
No, exactly.
I'm actually writing it down because I want to watch that now. You made it. You sold it.
It's just a 90s film. I
So there's a lot of New Jack Swing.
I think Lawrence Fishburne is in it.
Can you imagine that? Oh, we're in hell.
You're pretty good at dancing, man.
In hell, this never got out of style.
Da, 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 da.
Is everyone wearing overalls and pinstripes?
Nah, but with one overall though. Only one overall strap.
Event Horizon, baby.
Best movie ever!
We're in hell.
I'm all like, oh shit,
all the
Tess
boy
was
band?
right.
Everyone's got their clothes on backwards.
It would be funny to do an updated version. Oh, because the reason why is every single person who was on the ship had their own version of hell. They hallucinated differently. So it was like the stuff that specifically would scare them.
That's yours.
So his would be that. Yours would be the New Jack Swing. We would all be standing there, like we'd all have like demons and people getting possessed, loved ones getting killed, and then him, it would just be like a bunch of '90s dancers, like.
But Ryan can't handle it. And you guys are like, what are you seeing? What are you seeing?
And all of us are
I
like,
can't even say it,
what
bro.
the fuck?
I can't even say it.
Ryan dies first. You can't take it.
No, not Kid and Play.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it
Dude,
anymore.
so to answer finally your guys' question, how this fucking laser does it. So it's literally like a giant laser they build
How big?
on the surface. I think it's like 37 feet, like out. And then it's got, it'll just shoot a laser at a spacecraft at the hydrogen fuel to heat it.
Wow.
And it'll just blast that shit, like Muay Thai. It'll just blast it out. Yeah.
Just like Muay Thai.
It's like an enema for the rocket ship.
Oh, enemas work too, man.
It's a hot Muay Thai enema for a space shuttle.
It's a bidet.
Yeah.
It's a hot bidet.
Laser just keeps blasting. it.
Boom!
Yeah,
We're
it'll
out.
it'll just heat the shit out of it. Because isn't like for space travel the hardest thing is getting out of the atmosphere, yeah. So
Because once you're gone, it just launches.
you're just going at whatever speed you
Gravity
top that.
takes the projection, the angle you get.
Have you seen that one? It's like a satellite, but they made it like into a sail. And once it's launched out, they just use the momentum of it to just get to Mars and shit.
Yeah, I think the panel also measures solar flares.
Yeah. And it like self-propels.
Yeah, so that would be like that's 45 days for a spacecraft carrying people. As far as satellites,
Dude, sometimes it
that's
takes,
like way less.
One time it took me like 40 days to get back from India.
40 days?
Were you on Noah's Ark or what?
The Delhi airport got closed for like 2 weeks because it was just fucking foggy.
From fog?
Yeah, it was just super foggy.
Like how bad was the fog? Like,
They couldn't see. I mean, I'm not a pilot. And
but it was that bad.
I'm gonna trust them to be like, oh, we shouldn't take off. I'm gonna be like, all right.
Yeah.
Were you stuck at the airport for that long?
So they sent us back to this hotel, which was basically a shithole, which was hilarious. There was like cockroaches everywhere and like.
But it was free.
Yeah, it was free. It was free. But people were pissed at the airport.
Yeah, I would be
I
too.
would be too.
Just riots.
2 weeks.
I was there at the airport for 3 days. Wow. It took 3 days to get our flight like ready to go.
Oh shit.
But that's long. This is a modern era.
Would you go to Mars if it was 45 day?
Nah.
No. No one here is interested at all.
I like it here, man.
Let other people go.
What if you get your black belt way faster on Mars?
I'll stay here, bro.
He's one belt away.
Dude, you're a different weight class on Mars. Think about it. Think about it.
I'll say if it makes my penis bigger, then I'm in, dude. That's the only stipulation.
Have you seen the like rover photos, right? To me, it's like, why go there when there's Las Vegas?
I was about to say, it looks like Vegas.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Bro, I'm not trying to go to Mars, bro. I'm in Mars.
But what, like, bless you, other than going to another planet, which obviously is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I'd love to go to the moon.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see Earth from that perspective.
That is
and I
really
think that
cool.
would be life changing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I would like to go to another Earth-like planet because you know how they say they found other Earth-like,
yeah.
and then I want to see if like the oceans look the same and shit. You know?
Yeah, that'd be pretty sight.
Because when you look at pictures of Mars and stuff, the whole planet just looks like this. If you've seen one side of Mars, it's all the same.
But they'd say, they're saying there's like ice underneath the surface, and there's possible.
yeah.
We got ice here, bro.
So
It just
if there's
snowed over here.
They sent worms up to space to see how it would change them, and apparently they mutated and they grew two heads. And then when they brought them back to Earth, they removed one head, and then like it still grew back, which ultimately then proved that they were genetically altered for good from being in space.
They became two-headed worms.
Yeah, a little bit. And they don't. I don't know.
What happens to us if we go in space?
Muscle atrophy.
You're thinking it's gonna do it to your
Muscle
dick, huh?
atrophy. Dude, you ever need to cut weight for a fight? Just go to space for like 5 days and then come back.
And then when you come back, you're just frail and you can't do anything.
You can't walk.
You have to relearn everything.
I have a feeling we're never gonna sell you on going to Mars. I think you're a Mars hater.
It's not, no, look, I'll say this. For the advancement of human civilization, that's fire. It's cool. Because at first I was like, who the fuck wants to go to Mars? But when I hear other people that are smarter than me talk about this shit,
deserve to go.
I'm like, that's tight. That's really cool. But that's way beyond what I'm gonna do. If I go to Mars, I'm just dead weight, bro. I gotta stay here.
But what if you want
weight
you
here.
can train for 45 days, you can train in the hyperbolic time chamber at like 100 times gravity, like Goku did.
Will that make me cooler though? Will that make me look like Goku? Will I get
Am I still
long
gonna be an
hair?
incel?
I mean, honestly, if I had to guess, you'd probably have a brain aneurysm before you made it there. But you could maybe be very
But
strong.
you'll be the deadest guy with the blackest belt.
I'm in, dude. You turned the ship around.
I knew I could get you.